It is cool this morning. You can definitely tell that the seasons are changing. And I think today is going to be mostly an indoor day. I have a whole lot of processing to do. In fact, I've been processing tomatoes and potatoes pretty much non-stop for the past 3 days. And still a lot more to do. Hey chickies! Well, I guess I'll have to come back and get eggs later because everybody wants to get out this door this morning. How you doing? You get your house moved today. Yeah. Katya's jealous. Look at her. Check on these melons. I don't know if they're going to come in time or not. Another big job that I need to get out here and do this week is start cutting down these sunflowers. Not exactly sure I'm going to hang them all. Last year we hung them in our storage building to dry. We just strung up a wire and hung them off that. But there's a lot more this year. We had a good bit of rain last night, and a whole bunch of the tomatoes are really cracked, and the bugs seem to be out early looking for those. There's always a part of me that's sad to see the garden dying, and you know, all the leaves are going to fall off the trees and everything's going to be gloomy. But there's another part of me that enjoys the winter and the snow and just the beauty of the seasons themselves. And winter's kind of like a time of rest to sit back and enjoy all the work that you've done and work on some new projects indoors, cook some new fun things now that you have more time on your hands. So, I enjoy the seasons. It definitely seems like I'm seeing increased bug pressure lately. And it's probably just with the seasons changing. Maybe bugs are getting their last meal. So usually I like to let the tomatoes almost ripen completely on the vine. But I'm definitely not doing that right now because as soon as they start to ripen, the bugs are looking to eat them. I also have a whole bunch of tomatoes that I've frozen in different freezers that I need to start digging out and processing those into sauce as well because for one thing, I'm running out of space in my freezers. And as I said before, we do have a natural gas deep freezer, but we didn't hook it up this year because I felt like I could stay ahead of it. And so far, it's worked out. First things first though, this morning is I need to start processing these potatoes. I've already done most of these and there's only a few left. But I'm going to be turning these into breakfast potatoes. Alright, that is all the potatoes that I'm going to cook up. The rest of them are just these little bitty guys that I'm going to put in a stew. And that's that for the potatoes. I wish I would have had more potatoes to have enough to went ahead and can some, but with only 100 pounds, I just freeze them all because we eat a lot of fries and breakfast potatoes anyway. So now I'm gonna work on, and I did process all of the tomatoes that I picked today that were ready. These other ones over here, they can wait a day or two, and there's gonna be more coming in anyway. So I'm gonna start working on the frozen tomatoes. Because my goal tonight, or this evening, is to fill up this entire pot. This is a 5-gallon pot, and I want to fill this up and boil this down as much as possible. And hopefully can this tonight. Should be able to. I've already canned 37 pints, but actually a lot of this I boiled down super thick to like the consistency of like ketchup or barbecue sauce, because a lot of it will be used for stuff like that, with the idea that I won't have to boil it down each time I want to use it.
Kind of cloudy out here, like it's gonna rain.
I tell you what, I love these fall feeling temperatures.
Hey guys, you ready for a snack?
There's definitely a red tail right here close by in these woods. Probably stalking the chickens, particularly the baby chickens. So I think what I'm gonna do is feed the chickens in kind of like this more covered area, because it's really close by. Several of the babies hanging out in the coop. All the chickens are here, but I hate to say it, this doesn't bode well. I do think I will lock Oa up, because since he's running around, well, he doesn't really run around, he's kind of a little too disabled for running, but since he's on the other side of this fence by himself, he's way more vulnerable to being attacked. And that's what I believe happened to my pet rooster, Uni. Because he was by himself, he was an easy target. Seeing that the hawk is definitely stalking the chickens, I'm gonna close them off in this area where I'd grown that little chicken garden. It kind of consolidates them more underneath the fishing line, and is a lot trickier for the hawk to just swoop in here and get in here. It does provide a little more protection, I think. Makes me feel a little better anyway. Come on, Coach. Come on, let's go see if we can see the hawk. I highly, highly doubt we'll be able to spot it, but it is somewhere in these woods right here behind where we have the fishing line. I'm kind of surprised it didn't already get a chicken. It's super close by. And there's a good chance now that it saw me and Kaja, it's just sitting up in a tree somewhere waiting for us to leave. Alright, Kaja, there's nothing we can do back here. Let's go put O up, move his coop. I really hate locking them down like that, but I feel like the clock is ticking before I lose a chicken. I don't really feel like losing a chicken today. I need to get my stew cooking. I'm doing beef stew, and I'm gonna put it in a bread bowl. So while that's cooking, I need to go ahead and make the bread for the bowls. While I'm waiting for my bread and my stew, which is probably at least gonna be like 2 hours, I'm gonna go ahead and can this sauce. I would have liked to have boiled it down just a little bit more, but it's pretty darn thick as it is, and I just need to get this canned tonight.